Hola guys, hi everyone. My name is Felix. My original name is Felix. My artistic name is Mr. Tash. And we're having a podcast today, so please take along. My friend can introduce themselves.
Hello everyone, I'm Nixon. Happy to be here. Karibu sana. As always, we have an interesting video for you.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Hello, it's your girl Nusra. Once again and again and again, we are back here at the studio to speak about controversial matters as usual. We are here to give you content. We're here to make you happy. We're here to talk about things that no one else talks about. You see?
Exactly.
So, yeah, stay tuned. Be with us till the end. You're gonna enjoy it. Welcome.
So yeah, in today's episode, I feel like Nixon will tell us more about today's episode. I mean, what it entails, and yeah.
Yeah. Guys, we all know about social media. Yeah? We all have accounts, probably, which will be included down there. And we've seen how it has affected our lives ever since it came along. We had Facebook, we had, Twitter, now called X, we have TikTok, and with time, people tend to shift their attention on social media a lot. And stereotypes come out. Oh, Facebook is for the older guys, our parents or something. And the younger generation mostly is, into TikTok and Instagram a lot. Yeah. And we've seen what it has done to us. Yeah. Our friends. Others have become celebs because of that. Just whistling here, then become a celebrity. Others just dance their way into fame or other things. Yeah. And we ask ourselves, what's the use of, the ancient ways of getting money, if you can, through the online platforms and everything. That being said, it has also affected us individually, mostly our mental health. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You see, case in point, you have your FYP page on TikTok. You go and watch a sad video there. Then the moment you like or share,
your entire
FYP page is going to be filled with that.
I know.
Yeah. And it bears the question, are we really okay? Yeah, if we are how we are, and then social media was just taken away for 24 hours, how many people would have died, committed suicide, gone hungry, or even worse, changed who they are?
Okay, speaking of social media,
Yeah.
Can any one of you go like a day without being on social media?
Personally, it depends on my mental health. If I feel like everything is a bother, I just say F everything. F everything. So I just get out of all the social media. I log out of all the social media. So yeah, I feel I can go a day, even a week without social media. It's okay.
I honestly cannot go like 2 days without social media. And people have said like it's more of a matrix things. Guys, do you believe in the matrix? And do you know what the matrix is? They say that social media is just a tool, a weapon to keep us being slaves of the matrix or something like that. Do you understand what they mean by that? And let me ask our dear host today, can you go a day without your online platform?
Yeah. Personally, I don't think I can go a day without being on social media. Mind you, social media is like okay, let me speak for myself. Nowadays happiness comes from social media. I mean, if you want to laugh, if you want to get moody, if you want to like
Cry.
Yeah, basically everything comes from social media. So I feel like going a day without social media, I will lose a meaning. I'll be like, okay, what am I going to do? Yeah, exactly. So unless I have something which is more important, which is like I'm busy, that's when I can quit social media for like few hours and then go back to the hood.
And statistically speaking, 70% plus of the population get their news from the social media platforms.
Exactly.
Nowadays, we don't have to sit there like a family and watch the television.
TV. I know, right?
It's so 1920.
I don't remember the last time I watched the TV.
Zimbabwe.
I know.
Yeah.
Like
you don't have to do
you're
that.
just there watching the TV.
And for the geeks out there, every single article and and book you can think of. Yeah, in fact, it's fun. It's in audiobook form right now.
Exactly.
You can listen to that, all thanks to the social media. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
and also
really
I
great.
feel like social media has effects. Like, come to think of some guys in social media, let's say like Brian Chira.
Yeah, Brian Chira.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So apparently that guy is so controversial. I don't know. Like, really, I don't know. Like, the other day he was using social media to criticize people, and then the next morning he'd be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know. It's alcohol." So I feel like some people use social media to like get back to people and abuse people.
Yeah.
You see? Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like for Chira, it's not alcohol anymore.
Yeah. That
I
guy
feel like this is not
mentally
alcohol. I'm
unstable.
telling you, it's not alcohol because this is just, I don't know, it's something he's doing for clout. You know, he's clouting, yeah, and he doesn't know boundaries. I'm sure he's aware of what he's doing. There's nothing like because you can't tell me you know that alcohol makes you do some shitty things and then you keep taking it and doing the wrong things all the time. So I don't think it's alcohol anymore, because if he had sensed that it is alcohol making him to speak those shitty things, he could have stopped. But then on the other side, it's just like this other TikToker who is actually emaciated, very emaciated. I don't want to talk deeply about it, or I don't want to diss that person, but I feel like that person is actually fading and withering in front of our eyes as the viewers, because we clearly see that this person needs help. You know, in the comment section, people are like, just try and take avocado shakes, take protein shakes, try and take this and that. But this person also doesn't want to be helped, because if you know that such things, your body, that small body of yours, that emaciated body is the one bringing you the fame, you would actually
Exactly.
go for the remedy
Yeah.
to bring your body into shape, you know. Yeah, if someone like does the mukbangs, and that person, you see that as people go as time goes by, the person starts to, you know, increase in weight and size, and the person realizes that when the moment they increased in weight, they earned a lot of views, the person will not stop.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Because
and that
that's
one now
content.
comes and brings a lot of controversies. Like now that person starts to eat more and more and more and become bigger and bigger just because
For the likes.
for the likes, you know. So like it's like we're trolling, we're becoming a slave to this social media, and on the other hand, it's also advantageous, and we're going to talk about all that. So first, with this social media, what do you think are the advantages of this social media for us?
Okay, yeah, still advantages, you know, like I'll still use Chira because I think it's a good he's a good example, so I still use Chira. An example or an advantage of being on social media is, maybe, let's say, maybe Chira was not in a problem, maybe he was just this normal guy who's just chill. Do you think he will have gotten all the donation and all the views, all the fans from these people?
As much as there's much to gain through social
Yeah.
media, you're just trying to get the bag.
Exactly.
But at what cost, man? Is it going to cost you your mental health
Okay.
just to get some few bucks?
But I feel like through this social media also, people have
Make
actually
money.
made it. People have actually advertised their businesses.
Yeah.
Take an example with this woman who was actually hitting stones, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, the woman.
Yeah.
So actually, the person got market because they are trying to advertise their business. We've seen people advertising clothes. They are selling wigs. You see, other shoes. They just get into lives and they are advertising their businesses. So
Yeah.
that's an advantage.
Yeah.
And also, the times that someone is going through some difficulty, some fans actually come together and contribute to help that person.
Yeah.
So that one is actually advantageous. And then for us as youths, there's this advantage of, you know, famous. And there are very different type of famous people. Like, we know there are actually world famous people and popular people like Cristiano Ronaldo. We have like
Nasieku.
Nasieku,
Yeah.
Kina Klaus.
famous.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
really famous. Nasieku.
So and also Aziad, you see.
Yeah,
through this same social media and TikTok,
She ended up
challenges, she
landing a
ended up,
job.
Yeah.
I know.
yeah, Selena and all.
Yeah.
But the other category of famous people is actually TikTok famous people. These people always have like shenanigans. These people think that they are so important. By the way, okay, you guys are important. Everybody is important in their own way. But TikTok famous people, you guys, punguzeni moto, because there's no way like this TikTok has made you guys famous. We meet you in the malls, we meet you in the store. We try to greet you guys, and then you just like
Yo,
you tell
yo,
like
yo.
this
Speak to my manager.
Which reminds me,
Speak to my manager.
the other day there was a bill that was going to be drafted in the country, and we even have our neighboring country
Yes.
that actually took down TikTok.
Which country is that? Somalia.
Yeah, it was Sudan.
Sudan.
Yeah, Sudan.
Oh yeah.
Sudan, they said, you know what, TikTok? You're not giving. It's a wrap, man. And a couple of years ago, even I think the US,
Yeah.
they didn't have
had that motion.
Yeah, during Trump's era, they didn't have TikTok.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm sure. And our great nation, Republic of Kenya, they were saying that, hey, you know what? We don't have to have this. It's doing so much, bad than good to us. So we have to take it down. And we want to know your opinions. Do you think it's fair if the government, if the country, if the lawmakers, they decide to take TikTok down?
Yeah,
So-
drop a comment.
Yeah, drop a comment, pale down there, and we'll know. Because on one hand, many people have gotten secured
Jobs.
employment
Yeah.
through TikTok.
And there's this advertising thing when you have like followers, you
Yeah.
need like partners, they want you to market their product. So
Yeah, sure.
On the other hand,
Brand ambassadors.
yeah.
the rates of suicide are increasingly high, because when you sit down, open your phone and watch, see how other guys are faring well in life, and then start compare yourself to them, 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 months, 2 years, it's going to take a toll on you.
Exactly.
And if you're not mature enough to know this is an opportunity to improve myself, you'd be there with the victim mindset. Oh, I'm so ugly. Oh, I'm 5'3", and you'll finally end up killing yourself.
Yeah.
One thing that you should know, that regardless of what you see on the screens, you are original just the way you are.
Your
And
life
mostly,
is like a-
mostly in the online platforms, people are anything but themselves.
Yeah, sure.
So don't be carried away. Your originality really matters, and that's what's going to make you stand out when you decide to join that online platform,
Sure.
because of how different you are from the other creators.
Plus, I feel like social media gives people pressure. There was this TikTok I was watching about this lady. She was buying a Lamborghini 2023, which cost like, I don't know how much, a lot of money. And I went through the comments, and people were so bitter. They were so mad, like, "Oh, how comes you're buying this?" And I'm like,
Bro, it's a lie.
probably it's a fake thing, or maybe she's faking for likes and stuff. So if you are there and you just take that life of that girl, you'll end up being depressed, and
Sure.
yeah, it's not worth it.
It's not. So this social media, it has advantages and disadvantages.
Yes. It
Obviously,
depends on how you take
a
it.
lot of something is poisonous. Too much of something is poisonous. So now, you see, I was talking about these TikTok celebrities. So let's say, for example, like I meet person X, in the streets of Nairobi. The person now doesn't want to greet me, not knowing that when I go to Instagram, I don't know them.
You only know
Yeah,
them.
we only know them on TikTok.
Yeah.
So if you meet up, if the same person tries and meets a person who is not on TikTok, and they notice that person doesn't want to greet them, they start now asking themselves, "Kwani this person has not heard about me?"
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
So I feel like we should not try and bring ourselves to a level that we are not in yet.
Yeah.
Hatuja make it, all of us, we've not
exactly.
yet made yani ujaumbika, there's nothing, ujafika bado. So we should all like bring ourselves down and tupunguze mioto kidogo, so that the differences, like it's giving you false courage.
Yeah.
It's giving you false courage that is not even there in the first place.
This is the most cliche saying you've ever heard right now that I'm about to say. But social media should not boost your ego. I mean, it should increase your confidence, but not your ego. This friend of mine, we have a local celebrity who has produced a song, I mean, like 6 months before the time of the recording, and his name is Major, and he has this song that he was saying, and I quote, nilikuwa na beshte alikuwa anaitwa Ego, nilikuwa napenda sana form za Ego, and he was saying how ego at times may make you lose valid, solid friendships, connections,
Exactly.
because of just your egoistic nature. It's not fair. What do you think? Do you think that social media should be a tool used to boost your ego, or you should tame it? And if so, why?
Personally, hey, I'm gonna answer that just a bit, but your opinions also matter.
Yeah.
You want to see what
Drop
you,
your
what
opinions
you
in the
guys
comment
think.
section.
But me, I feel like there's a life behind the cameras.
Mm.
There is a life behind the cameras. So you with your 20k followers, you might even walk, you might even bump into me and I won't even know you. Yeah, because and now that one will now start reducing your self-esteem, because you'll feel like, when these guys don't know me.
Exactly.
But when I'm making a video, they start cheering me in the comment section, and also I feel like it will ruin you. But on the other hand, it's also a good thing, because let's say someone like Ajib. If Ajib walks around here, maybe he comes to Egerton, people will actually pay a lot of money just to see her. And also many brands will actually feel like they need this social figure to advertise their products for them. So that one is actually a good thing. Yeah. And which other celebrities do we know? Because this is about social media. These people, we should be mentioning these people and everything that they've done so far.
Mr. Tashia is
Mr. Tash is also, yeah. We have a celebrity here.
Okay, I was once a celebrity. Let me say that. I was not a celebrity per se, but I had few followers on TikTok.
Through his TikTok account, he was able to garner an audience
Exactly.
in which he could get basic, solid support in whatever he was propagating in his videos.
Yeah.
Which basically means that he had someone who could, probably give a positive feedback that mattered by then, and he still is. I mean, 1.1.
Plus, I feel like
something.
when I was a celebrity, let me say when I was a celebrity,
In quotes.
yeah, I feel like those times were, I think, my worst times, because you could walk to town and people are like, oh hi, I saw you on TikTok, and maybe that time you are in your Crocs, you're in your shorts, and maybe you're eating something and you feel like, oh my god, how will these people like look at me in social media? They see me as you're supposed to drape all those, and then they just meet you in town and be like, oh yo, so you Mr. Tash, and I'm like, yeah, hey, you we don't expect you to be here, like,
Bro, I'm a human.
exactly.
Like you, yeah.
So I feel like social media also give people pressure, so you just need to learn how to control your social media, and yeah.
The celebrities
Plus
need a break.
nowadays, like, you can easily be a celebrity with Snap. Overnight, you're a celebrity. Like, you can just put a silly content out there, and then everybody's just following you. And yeah, so basically, I didn't even have a real content. Like I can say, this like a content.
He didn't have a niche.
Exactly, and I ended up being followed by this crazy number of people. So
And by crazy, he means 80k plus followers.
Imagine.
yeah, so I feel like if I had a purpose or if I had a niche,
Yeah.
I would have been somewhere now. So I don't know. So yeah,
It is what it is,
I
man.
mean,
It is what it is, man. And through social media, we can also see, one thing I like about social media is how social media has affected how people think.
okay,
How people think and their view towards things.
yeah,
We both know of Chris. Oh, you know Chris?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Like,
Kirubi. No, Chad Kirubi, sorry. Chad Kirubi. This guy has a niche of doing videos that are out to, let me say, I'm not being personal with someone or something, break relationship. They tuko na manzi yako kwa sherehe kind of things. Yeah, they just spot someone or a couple doing their thing, and then they're like, hey, your girl is out here with us doing things that they're not
and
supposed to
people,
do.
and they end up panicking.
Yeah, and they panic and they're like,
So you
wow,
wonder, okay,
I can't
is this
even.
not your guy?
Yeah, is this not your girlfriend? And I'm like, wow, why should I like spend my time trying to look for something genuine
Yeah.
if I'm going to end up on, you know, Chad's FYP
Exactly.
there, if I'm going to end up in his account. And it's not a bad thing, by the way. They are having fun, those guys. And we've said that you choose your niche according to what you like doing. But I'm saying you choose what to listen to. You choose what to take to heart when you are scrolling through the online platforms. You don't take everything. Okay? Yeah.
All right, guys. So I feel this is the end of our podcast. Thank you so much for watching. I guess we'll see you guys next time.